Hey folks, welcome back to Fallout 4. We're back aboard our airship, and I have done a ton of stuff off screen that I'm excited to show you about. First things first, let's talk about inventory and weapons. I've built one more weapon that we're going to be taking with us. That's this XM2010 ESR. It is a heavy 308 marksman rifle, which we will be using in place of the Aquila. I really don't like how much these energy bolts clip off of things. It makes it very difficult to hit enemies behind trees and cover and that sort of thing, so we're swapping out to this. You may have noticed my MP5 no longer has a suppressor on it. Well, that's because we no longer have to choose between carrying a suppressor and not, and adjusting in the field for that. We don't have to come all the way back here. And the method by which we can remove and re-add our suppressor at will is a new mod that I have added. If we go ahead and hit the button that I've assigned for it, we will whip out our backpack, and we can now adjust the attachments on our weapon. Currently, this only, as far as I can tell, does the left side of the weapon. It's only got the left rail stuff, but that doesn't really matter too much for us. I've added the laser sight to the left side. The most important thing that it does is it lets us switch sights on the right here if we'd like to switch off of a red dot to something else. And it also allows us to add and remove, very simply, our suppressor, like so. So we, if we're going inside an area or we're changing conditions, we can just swap the suppressor on and off. This works with the MP5, it works with the 2010, it works with the RU556. I don't know if it works with the Aquila. Let's find out. Nope. It only supports some weapons, not all. So the Aquila is going to go away in a second. We're going to put that away, and I'm going to show you where in just a moment, because I've changed storage a bit. I did a bunch of building in here, and I'll show you that in a moment as well. And during the course of that, I did level up. So let's apply that skill point now. I had somewhere in mind that I was going to throw this, and I have since forgotten. Oh yes, we need 2 points into Hacker as soon as possible. So we're going to need to level up once more for reasons that will be apparent later. The other thing that I've worked on is back here. We now have a full armory. I've set up our armors on the right here in order of when we wore them during the course of the LP. The armor that we're wearing is going to go right here when we change out from it and get our elite set. Heavy weapons go in the middle. As you can see, I've put a few of them up that we've got, and then everything else that's unique and worth keeping has gone onto these racks. So let me throw the other Aquila right next to its sister rifle, if I can get it to cooperate here. These mounts are a little bit finicky at times, so we're just going to throw that right in there, and it's nicely displayed and stored with everything else. Pistols are along the bottom. We've got a billion pistols, so I've put those all there together, and then rifles and longer guns go up here. We've got our P90, we've got all our old stuff that we've used at one point or another. That about covers it. I did a bunch of trading and bought some more 5.56 ammo for the RU556, so we can use that sooner rather than later. For now, we're going to be relying on the MP5 because it's got a convenient chambering of 38, and we're getting a ton of it. We're starting to see raiders packing other calibers, which is good, but not in a large enough number for it to matter. So today's mission is going to be getting a hold of that armor that I was talking about. And in order to do that, we need to come down to this area here. It's going to be a bank near the Good Neighbor / Faneuil Hall area. I believe it's right in the middle here. Just going to go ahead and place our marker. If we can get the game to not latch on to a location, which may be impossible. Yeah, it's going to be completely impossible. It's going to latch on to one of these spots no matter what I do, because there's just so much crap on this map. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the marker if possible. It won't confuse us. We're going to get as close to Good Neighbor as possible and head northeast from there. Now, the vertibird has been impressively uncooperative lately. It has been doing its level best to make a nuisance of itself. I may have to contend with that to a degree this recording. We'll see how it goes. Let's find out if it's going to cooperate by stepping outside. I will be back after the loading screen. So, thankfully, yes, our vertibird is going to cooperate with us. I have had a hell of a time getting this thing to do what I want it to do lately. It's usually not this bad, and frankly, I hope that trend doesn't continue. So, in order to get to where we need to go, we need to pick a location on the other side of Faneuil Hall. I'm going to mark good neighbor, because that's useful to us. We're going to fly here. And the reason I am doing that is it will put us on a direct diagonal path to where we need to be. And I can sort of trick the system a little bit that way. That's about the only way to get vertibird to land at places you have not discovered. So I'm going to be frequently checking the map here to get this to work, but we'll sort it out. I would also like to attempt to spot the bank. I believe it may be that gray brick building right there, right in front of us. I could be wrong. Find out. Hey bud, you want to pick up the pace? We're kind of getting shot at here. No, he's just gonna take a nice leisurely place while we get missiles shot at us. That's okay. You do what makes you happy. Alright, I'm gonna have them put down. Let's see, are we near where we need to be? We are very close to, in fact, I'm gonna have them put down right the fuck here. I believe this building right here is the one we're looking for. Unfortunately, as it stands, we're not going to be able to get our armor, because we don't have the necessary levels. I don't know where the fuck he's planning on landing. Jesus, dude. Just go 3 miles away from where I want to be, why don't you? At least I could get out of the damn thing this time. You just fucking don't go anywhere, will you? We're still getting friggin' shot at. By who? Oh, by you over there. Well, it gives us a good opportunity to test our new rifle. This thing is suppressed. It helps when I'm not a terrible shot. Yeah, I'm absolutely garbage at this kind of range, honestly. There we go, especially with raiders that are constantly moving. In any case, that's how that rifle works. It's neat. I can adjust the scope a bit and get more or less zoom out of it as I desire. It's not a massive difference, but it is kind of nice. Let's see if we can make our way over to where we need to be and gather enough experience on the way to get the ability to hack the terminal we're going to need to hack. Oh, Boston is just a fucking mess in this game. You know, die horribly? Go to Boston. Wise super mutants, and frame rate of course goes to shit when you're here. I've got every possible performance patch for Boston that I could track down, and even with a GTX 1070 and an R5 2600, this area still just chugs. See, this is why I wanted the fucking MP5, because it just mows people down. What is it? It's legitimately a very high tier weapon. It's got like minigun tier rate of fire and really high damage. Oh, and I will always take loot off gunners because seriously, they have some good shit on them at times. But we should be going that way. Let's see, can I get reoriented here? I'm slightly turned around. This may be it. Is it? Looks very familiar. This is it. No, is it? Oh, it's Boston Bugle. That's suboptimal. Right, let's find Good Neighbor and just head directly northeast from there. For some reason, the mod author of this mod insisted on putting the armor in an unmarked location, and it's incredibly annoying to find every single time, and I've done it like 15 times at this point. So, that's Faneuil Hall down there on our mini-map, and that is a lot of dogs. Why I like this gun. The melee animation is fast as fuck. Please don't pin me in a car, you fucking... I hate dogs in this game. I find them incredibly irritating to kill without slow-mo, especially in large packs. They have a goddamn billion health. So yeah, I am gonna abuse the shit out of slow-mo. Cause fuck it. Alright, let's head this way and see if we can find the bank that we're looking for. Bookstores for fools. I have absolutely no shame with mag dumping like this.
Nothing there now.
That it? That's just the fucking same building we were just at. I retarded? I am retarded. The big dumb. Could have sworn it was around here.
Keep your eyes open. Fucking crazy asshole.
Helps if I can hit what I aim at. I hope these raiders will be enough to get us the level we need. No, it doesn't look like it. I wasn't sure how close we were. Come on, poke your heads up. Ooh, did he drop in us? He did. Oh, that is amazing. You might be saying, Eternal, why are you so excited? It's just a vanilla assault rifle. Well, children, I will show you.
You killed him.
This is same. Oh. I may have to pause the recording, do a bit of map peeking on the wiki, and figure out where the fuck we are and where we need to go. If I don't find it in the next minute or two, that's what I will do. Come on, take the shit, thank you. I don't know why the game lagged there. I nearly have enough stuff on me to trigger that fucking bug. Hello? Your head out.
Man, fuck this. I'm out.
I don't know how I just missed every fucking shot. God, I hate being in Boston. wall-to-wall bullshit all the time. That is a fucking missile launcher. I hate Boston!
Let's all baby scared!
This it? I think this is it. Suicider and more dogs! Enough with the dogs! You know, I wish for enemies so that I could get the level I needed. And that got monkey pawed hard. At least we leveled up. Way too many fucking dogs. I'm just glad we managed to kill that suicider a minute ago without getting nuked by him. Is it? I think so. Can't, no, it's not. Okay, let's get the fucking perk we need. I will pause the recording and figure out where the fuck we need to go. 1 second. Okay, we're at Faneuil Hall. We need to go directly south from here. As long as we can get 2 seconds fucking breathing room from all the super mutants. Am I stuck on walk? No. Whoever had the bright idea in Bethesda games to put the walk button on caps lock is an idiot. Because if you accidentally trigger it, your OCD goes nuts, or at least mine does, and you need to fucking tab in and out of the goddamn menu to make sure the light is not lit. Just die already. Thank you. Right, Faneuil Hall. We turn directly south. This isn't it, is it? It's gotta be. Fine. Yeah, this is it. Beautiful. It was a lot closer to Faneuil Hall than I remember. Gotta kill the raiders. I could use some grenades. God, that grenade throw animation is so good. I love this gun.
Open fire!
Bet you guys didn't know your animations for melee and grenades are actually tied to what weapon you have equipped. Come on, stop getting stuck on the fucking landscape. I hate that shit. The clipping. Like you're trying to move backwards and your character's like, no, my foot is against a fucking model. Boston is the one place in the game where you just cannot play stealthy. There's zero fucking point. I don't want to go in that way. The rest of these raiders, because I need the 38 now. Get over yourself. Friends are dead. Fuck off. I need to go up here. cannot wait to get the fuck out of this city. Stresses me out, man. Stresses me out. But at least we have some calming elevator music and my favorite pastime in this game, wanton theft. Enough is safe here. Let's break that first. Oh, come on. Hey, no bobby pin tax. Ooh, that's a good safety. And right back here is the terminal. I have to pop this. Cross your fingers. Amplifies likeness 1. Tells me absolutely nothing. See if we can clear some duds. Boom. Oh, come on. Do this. Okay. Either unlocking or worship per.
I'm through.
Locking. Master of unlocking. And now we can open the security door. Which I just love the sound effect for. It's so fucking heavy. And right here, this guy has the riot gear on him, as well as a Ranger Sequoia, which we probably won't use. However, the riot gear is what we came for. Let's steal everything else just because we're here. Bunch of nice stuff in here. So, from what I can gather, there's 2 dead criminals and a dead cop. I'm guessing the cop was in on this heist, and then the bombs went off, they got stuck in the vault and died. One bobby pin tax is fucking real.
Won't be able to pick this.
And god do I hate it. Boom.
Sweet.
Okay. That's got some nice stuff in it. Alright, that's everything. We can now leave, safe in the knowledge that we're going to be far better armored in a minute. Anything else here that I want? There is the whole rest of this bank to investigate.
Lock's really strong.
Shit's locked.
Nice.
God, that's such a good meme. You won't ever catch me playing Silent Hill on this channel because I don't do well with horror games. However, shit's locked is a great fucking meme. I like how I just took the time to replenish my health and then fell down 3 stories and broke my knees. Right, I guess that's everything. We need to find an open enough place for our vertibird to fucking land. I guess we could walk back to the amphitheater where we landed in the first place. That might be a smarter option, honestly. Because I bet money we're not going to find anywhere for the fucking vertibird to land this deep into Boston. Oh, game, will you load? Be back in a second. Alright. Let's find our way down to wherever the fuck we parked. Where the fuck did we park? Parked over here. Alright, we'll walk back because it's gonna be way simpler than trying to land that thing. And at least we're coming back with a good amount of loot. I mean, you can't really complain about that. Come on. There's that clipping again. I did finally eradicate the rest of the clicking insects, by the by. I replaced the sound files with blank ones. I am sorely tempted to learn how to turn that into an actual mod, although it would require use of the GEC to turn it into an ESM or an ESL. Something that is significantly more effort than I think I may be inclined to go to. I haven't decided. I don't know if there's a simple way to just say, here's some fucking sound files. Trouble is, if I host it, it's going to be hosted on Nexus, and it needs to be in a format that NMM can read. Because I find mod authors who just go, oh, just manually install everything, to be utter fucking retards who don't understand the thing they're even making. So I'm not going to be one of those guys. I don't want to fucking do that. I don't like it. I'm not going to do it to people. Or be like, oh, just manually install it. Oh, refuse. So if I'm going to make a mod, I'm going to make it right. If I do happen to make it a mod, I'll probably make some sort of bug exterminator joke. I don't know. I'll link it in the description eventually. I'm assuming this LP will still be going on by the time I learn how to fucking make a mod and publish it. Yep, you guys enjoy your cult. Bye. Thanks for not jacking my ride. Although I don't think the pilot would have let you. I'm just happy to have my armor. God, that was a fucking slog. Get out of here. See you later, plebeians. God, it's like lifting off in Afghanistan. You can't even get wheels up without getting shot at. Fucking. $7,000 rounds a minute, dickhead. And we parked right above a giant ghoul nest. Oh boy. Not that I had control over that, but come on now. Thank you. Waiting for the thing to lift me up. Hey, we were allowed to exit the damn vertibird. I want to see if I get the "you're still in combat" bug when I try to go in here, which may very well happen. I've been getting a bug lately where even if I enter into interior spaces after being in combat in the vertibird, I tend to get stuck in caution. You guys saw that, I think, the last episode where I couldn't modify the MP5 after I got it. And the fix for that is to just step outside and literally fast travel to the airship. Yep, you fucking see that shit? Oh, it's gonna work itself out. Sometimes it freezes. Let's see if it freezes. Yep, it's bugged. Okay, back in a second. And we're back. Okay, so that took going to Sanctuary in the airship, leaving and coming back inside, and fast traveling once to fix. It's an incredibly annoying bug. There are a lot of little bugs associated with this airship, but honestly, I love it anyway. So we've got our riot stuff here. It's completely unmodified at the moment. The stats alone are fairly decent, but let's bump it up a bit. It's getting modified fairly similar to the armor that we're wearing right now, but a few extras. Electric gloves, melee damage. Can't do anything to the boots yet, because we don't have Wasteland Whisper, and I don't really plan to get the perks for that, personally. So this one, the mask is actually inherent to the helmet instead of being a separate item, so let's throw the Elite Riot mask on it. Some steel lining to the helmet. Boom, and now we have our fully kitted out riot gear. It is the Elite Riot gear from Fallout New Vegas. Lonesome Road, I believe, is the DLC that this appears in. It looks quite badass. I quite enjoy the look of this. It is very, very, very cool. And it has great stats, honestly. It's pretty beefy, so I'm excited to use it. Can I do anything to the visor of this mask? No. Well, let's go put our old stuff on the next mannequin. Change your coats. There we go. And there's our armor progression so far. All that shit we've worn in order. And I'm honestly really happy with our current look. Let's see. Do we have stuff to put away? Oh. Yeah, we picked up the Ranger Sequoia. I'll throw that over here. And that short assault rifle that we picked up is going to be very useful to us. So, we're going to turn this into another gun entirely. Let's come over here. Go all the way down the bottom. And we can take that assault rifle and we can turn it into the Krebs AK. Krebs AK. Like this. Whoop, that's a fucking grenade. Whoops. Is there a better way I can show this? There is, yep. It looks like this. I'm curious, does it work with my backpack? It does. Glitchy, but yeah, it does. Cool. I'm going to trick this thing out, not in this menu, just so that we can get the experience for doing it. But I'm going to do that in between episodes. So I feel that this is a good stopping point. And yeah, I'm going to call it here. We've got our armor, we've got a nice couple new guns to play with, and we've got a home that's actually starting to come together, and I'm pretty happy with. So I hope you guys enjoyed that slog through Boston, because it was stressful as hell for me. I will catch you next time. I hope you're enjoying the series so far. Comments, likes, subscriptions, all more valuable than gold to me right now. Have a good one, folks. Keep safe. I'll catch you next time. Bye.